Lesson 2-2, Estimate Products. By the end of this lesson, we will be able to estimate whole number and decimal products using rounded numbers. In order to estimate products, you must first round each factor to its greatest place and then multiply the rounded factors. Let's take a look at the example, 365 times 4,840. We are going to estimate or round 365 to being 400. So we make that 400 times, and then we look at the 4,840, and we would estimate that to being close to 5,000. So now we have 400 times 5,000, and that equals 2 million. Now let's take a look at 47 times 18. We are going to round 47 to being 50 times, we round the 18 to 20. We multiply 50 times 20, which equals 1,000. Now, since we rounded both of these factors up, the 47 and the 18 we rounded up, our actual answer is going to be less than 1,000, but our estimate will be 1,000. Let's take a look at our next example of 3.42 times 53. We are going to round the 3.42 down to 3, since this 4.2 is less than 5. So this is 3 times, then we look at the 53 and we round that down to 50. So 3 times 50 equals 150. Now, since both factors we rounded down, the actual product will be greater than 150, but our estimate is 150. For our last example, we have 10.25 times 0.87. So we are going to take a look at the 10.25 first, and we're going to round that down to a 10, since 0.25 is smaller than 0.5. So 10 times 0.87, we round that actually to a 0.9, because we're rounding this 8 here, since it's the greatest factor here in the problem. So we needed to round that 8 to a 9. So when we multiply 10 times 10 times 0.9, we get 9 for our answer. Now, since our one factor here we rounded down and the other we rounded up, the actual product is close to 10.